All right, let's do it. We're gonna save this tank. Well, at least we're gonna attempt to save this tank. Something's gonna happen. I've done this before, so this isn't new for me, but every single time I do it, I'm like, damn, this isn't gonna work. But to be fair, this tank isn't too bad. We will be using muriatic acid. Again, done this before, but I've also seen that you shouldn't do this, that it can eat away some of the metals. Like, so if this is like a really rusted tank, there's a chance you can make a hole. That's a chance I'm willing to take. A tank like this, it's not so bad, which I'll show you in 1 second. You can cut this with some water. You don't need to use all of it. I put it in for, it's different every single time. This time I'm gonna do a minute. We're gonna do a minute, slosh it around, and then we are going to dump it out into a bucket and safely dispose of it. First, let's go ahead and put on tank cleaning petcock that I use for tanks to clean the tanks. Does that make any sense? All right, still with me? Let's do it. So let's get this open and let's get to work. Pretty cool. Pick this up at the Home Depot. Let's go ahead and pull this petcock. This petcock is really nice, by the way. I really appreciate when somebody puts money into their petcocks. I don't at all. I buy Amazon petcocks, but I appreciate when people do it. Look at that. That's a freaking clean petcock. It's actually not even too bad in there. As you can see, it's not too bad. All right. Well, petcock's in. Now we're gonna add some of that acid. And I'm gonna put some water in also. Make sure you're wearing your gloves and your eye protection. A lot of people make fun of me for wearing my gloves in the videos. It's funny that I'm actually not wearing gloves right now. I should. Just gonna pour this in here. I'm not sure what it'll do to the paint, but try not to get it on the paint. We're gonna go ahead and give that a... I like to take a little step back so I'm not breathing it in, but you can breathe in if you want. I'm sure it's fun. Go ahead and get that up in there. This is about a half a gallon, which should fill half of this up, because it's 1.8, maybe not half, but you know what I mean. Go ahead and put all that in there. Woo! Smells good. And now, let that do its thing. I'll put this cap on so there's no accidents. Pull this out carefully. Again, don't get it on anything. Nice. Now, add a little bit of water. So, I think we're already at what, 20 seconds? Who's counting? I'm not. All right. Good enough for me. So I'll put this cap on so I don't smell this stuff. And I'm just gonna let it work its way around. Nothing too crazy, nothing too bad. I think we're at a minute. Let's do 30 more seconds. Let's get crazy. What do you think? Oh, it's working. You can't see that, but I'll show you. I'll show you the after product. Put that baby to reserve. Let it drain out. Get as much as you can out, and then I'll just pull the petcock and then just dump it out like that. Do it quick. I'm not sure if this will eat the bucket or not, but I try to get it from here back into here as fast as possible. After dumping it all out, I am going to wash it out as best I can to get all the extra stuff and debris out. And we'll see how it looks. Well, it doesn't look great, but I guess it's a lot better. So, I kind of normally only do this on tanks that are bare metal on this side. This had that like red liner inside of it. So the red liner made this look dirtier than it really was. This was kind of unnecessary for this. I probably could have just cleaned this tank out with some water. But that's the process I use for bare metal tanks. We did. Let me know what you think down below. I want to know how you guys clean your tanks out.